What time it is, Bacon?
I know what time it is, and I don't want.
Lumpy Lover Story.
Oh my
All right.
god.
I have a
Make me
feeling
bring a
your
story.
opinion's gonna change after this story, Waggers. But
Here we go.
all right.
I doubt it.
Oh.
I can tell you. I can tell you my one after you finish.
Yeah.
So that's where I feel more comfortable.
Sure. So, I was going through kind of a dry spell after a breakup, right? I just got out of like a 3-year relationship with someone.
Oh, yes, you were.
And
Damn.
I was
Okay.
swiping on Tinder, right? And I was going through one of those. I'm gonna swipe right on everything and sort them out later. You know, one of those type of days. Well, I matched with someone that I knew in real life from like Fire Explorers a while back, right? And this was a big woman. Like she was not she was not a small person in Fire Explorers, but she wasn't gargantuan. And I was like, I can't just unmatch right now, right? Like that'd be rude because I knew the person, right? Like that's not a thing I can do.
What a gentleman.
So she basically offers her pussy up on a silver platter right away, like almost instantaneously.
does.
It was less than 5 minutes, and I was like, well, I mean, it's been a bit, sure, why not? Why not? Like a one night thing. I'll just go over there and just one night. It's no big deal. So we set up a day, we set up a time, and I go to her apartment. I'm like parking outside. She's like texting me. She's going, all right, well, I'll come out on the porch and I will I'll so you know where to go. You know what house to go to. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I pull up to the address. I'm thinking it's this house or that house, and I see a door open, and it's light on the inside, dark on the outside. And I just see the silhouette of what I can only describe as Moby Dick's long-lost cousin. It's just this gargantuan creature taking up the entire door frame and a little more.
Lumpy Lover 69.
And she walks out, and I'm in my car. She knows what my car looks like because I hadn't changed cars yet. I look, I go, I could drive away.
I can initial D away here.
She can do anything. I could drive away. I could do it. I could do it right now.
She can catch up.
Yeah. And then I was like, no, I'm better than this. I'm
a man.
Better person than this.
But gentleman.
So
Damn,
gentleman.
gentleman.
I am a good fucking person. And
Mad respect.
I open the door and I start walking. I get halfway across the street. God. It hits me again. I'm like, she couldn't catch me if I just went back in my car. She's not that fast. I know she's not that fast. She's huge.
You're having those thoughts.
Like she's a mega monster. I could run away right now. It'd be fine. No, Brad, bad. You're a better person than this. You made a commitment already. You're gonna go and you're gonna fuck this whale.
Brain and Dick is having an argument.
So I continue and I get to the porch. She steps inside. She like brings me in there. She closes the door and she immediately just drags me up to her bedroom. Like doesn't offer me a drink. Doesn't like say like how you doing? No friendly talk or anything. It's just immediate to the bedroom. She sits down and she goes like this. Well.
Wow, sassy. The audacity.
Yeah, I go, oh, okay. I like take off my shirt and like we get busy, because I'm in her house at this point. Like, might as well. And so
You can't catch me much about it.
So I start touching her, right? And this is not the normal people fat. This is not like it's squishy, like this is obviously fat type of fat.
It's not
Yeah,
me.
it's not like Jack. It's like
Jack is a marshmallow.
it's dense. Is really fucking you know that slime where like when you smack it, it doesn't deform? like at
Yeah.
all.
And if you go in slow, it's like
Yeah.
The
It's like you could-
non-Newtonian fluids.
Yeah, it was basically that, but denser. And I was like, oh, this is gross. Oh, so I'm like closing my eyes, making out. It was like the poofiest lips ever. It was disgusting. And I feel for a boob, and I'm like, is that a boob or a side roll or what? What is that? I don't know. Is there a nipple there? And it was just an unpleasant experience, and I finally start to go south, right?
Did you kiss down the mountains?
I didn't actually. I usually do. I did not.
I just didn't have the power.
So I get there, right, and I like bench press the fat roll out of the way, get to the vagina.
bench press.
And what I'm staring at now, I'm face to face, right, with the ugliest vagina I have ever seen. Like,
Oh no.
Ham wallet.
the lips on this thing were like that long. Like it.
Oh!
Have you ever played the game Splatoon? So they wear these squid hats. They looked like the fucking squid hat from Splatoon. It was very, very unpleasant to look at, and I was like, okay. So I get after it, and
It's like one of those toys you can stretch.
and I ate her out for a little bit. I was actually doing the only reason I kept going with like confidence was like she was like quivering. She was obviously having a very good time. I was not, but but like
Obviously.
halfway through me doing that, I was like, I'm not even the little bit, like the teeniest bit erect right now. I am full on flaccid as it comes.
It's actually your dick is inverting inside.
Yeah. If anything, it's trying to escape. It's trying to crawl back in. It's
Wait, Bacon, I know what's going on.
it's like
I don't.
So, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a problem. I can't go in there right now. It's not possible. So I stop. I go, all right. You're gonna have to suck it. Like, you just have to. It's obviously. And she go, okay. She starts to suck it, and it is the absolute worst blowjob I have ever received. Like, hands down, it is awful. It felt just like nothingness was happening. Like, I was trying to imagine other people, because she wasn't doing it, obviously. But even imagining someone that was attractive, her blowjob skill was so bad that I barely got a half chub on. Like, I was just teetering, and I was like, fuck it, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I, like, rip open the condom, and I, like, tried to put it on. As soon as I tried to put on the condom, all the blood just fell out of my dick again. Because I obviously had to open my eyes, and I looked at the bitch again, and I was like, oh. So I'm like, all right, you're gonna have to keep going. Like, I don't know it's not hard yet. Like, just keep going. And she keeps going, and I managed to work up that half chub again. It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more substantial, and I pull out the second condom because I come prepared. And same thing happens. Blood just falls out of my dick again. I gotta open my eyes. Look at this.
I love it. I love it. Like Bacon's dick is like Mjolnir. Your dick knows if the girl.
You must be worthy. Yes. And as soon as that happens, she just looks at me, and I go, I gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta leave. So I go and I put my pants on, my shirt, like socks and shoes. And I'm fucking hurrying, and I just leave. I get in my car.
It's like Sonic. I go fast.
I drive away way too quickly, and I didn't have a good time at all. And
Did she even try to stop you, dude?
From leaving? No, she understood. She understood what was happening. No, it's but the next day I get a snap from her, right? And I'm at work. And I keep my phone muted, like, while I'm at work, while I'm doing my job and whatnot. I open it, and it's her obviously trashed in a mirror, like, talking to me and whatnot. And I go, delete. Delete. Nope, you're out of here. You're out. You're out. You're out. Never talking to you again. And I've never talked to her again, but she is an EMT. Not at my job.
Oh.
But I've seen her in the hospital a few times, and she's seen me, and it is an awkward exchange every time. Every time. One time, I had a patient, and I was discharging the patient, and she was coming into the ER, and I stop, and my partner's already heard the story, and I go, "That's her. Let's hang back for a second." Like, I stopped the patient and everything. I was like, "Let's stop. Let's wait for her to pass." And he goes,
the patient's like,
and he just goes like this. He starts pushing all with the patient as hard as he can. I'm like, fuck you. This girl, man. Like, no. And he walks past her and he goes, "Hi, Ann." I'm like, no. I hit the elevator button as fast as I can. I'm like, get the fuck down. Go back into the bay.
Why does this look like a sitcom?
And that's pretty much the end of the story. I haven't seen her in a while, and I